There's a huge bottleneck for good reason in the city's retail landscape. It's about 85% food and fashion and banking. And a lot of people just don't have a chance to actually pop up, because you have to have a 10-year or a 5-year lease on real estate, which is absurd when you think about the speed of innovation and how many new businesses start every day offline. So this was a great example of the strategy of bringing multiple brands together and essentially having them fund a space in Soho, which you could never do alone. So for Creeds Collective, we brought together 50 brands. We charged each one a fee, a nominal fee when you think about the real estate prices on Crosby Street and Spring, right down the street from Balthazar and from Starbucks, a very well-trafficked street right next to Bloomingdale's. The curation and the curatorial story was that we only chose brands who have social responsibility as part of their business model. So every brand gave between 5 and 10% back to a charity of their choice. The products themselves were sustainable. We had a vegan leather brand. We had a big non-profit group called Global Citizen that gives money back to eradicating extreme poverty through investing in women in different countries so that they can start their own businesses. The issue with putting together a big pop-up like that is that you have to manage 50 different brands. You have to put together assets and you have to put together stories for 50 different brands. You have to run events that promote 50 different brands. And one of the keys was figuring out, okay, how do we bring everyone under one roof so that it's not a messy, messy experience when you have all these different stories and all these different personalities and people to work with. So last year we met Julian, we met Dax, and we met Lizanne, and I was pretty blown away because I'm like a logistical, operational hound. I cannot stand running a shop and having it be messy. So we worked with them and we found that we could actually just upload and scan people's products from one of their barcode scanners and get everyone's product up within 4 days, essentially. We had 2 big storage rooms, we had 50 brands, we had 500, 600, 700 products in there, and yeah, I mean, we couldn't have done it without Lightspeed.
This was a very interesting project for us because we mostly work with established retailers, brick and mortar retailers. So when Greg sort of approached us with this, it was like, well, we're going to run a pop-up for 2 months, and we need sort of all the bells and whistles that an established retail store would need, but we need to get a system in place in the next couple of weeks, and we need to train everyone on it. Everyone needs to learn how to use it, etc. So we do have customers that use our software for pop-ups, but I think for us integrating, like Greg said, all of the reporting and training staff and having mobility and quick transaction was obviously very, very important. We originally started as a Mac-based solution 10 years ago, and as Paula and Gaia put it so eloquently, that's sort of becoming a thing of the past. People are looking to do everything online, on the cloud, mobile. So we've had a mobile POS for the last 2 years. And just to give you an idea of sort of the market shift, we have a little over 22,000 customers, close to 10,000 of which are on cloud. So just to sort of give you an idea of so it was really interesting to work with Greg and the team, Evie and Stephanie, who were featured in the video, who are in Hawaii right now, I believe, for a much needed vacation after sort of that 2-month sprint. Can join us, but yeah, an amazing project, overall amazing company to work with. And I think for us, the reason why we keep coming back is just to sort of collaborate with companies like Imagination Space and meet folks such as yourself and see sort of how we can fit into the ecosystem and how we can sort of help. So.